live.
Uhuru, everybody, how are you? I am Fofi, and I am the International Democratic InPDUM. I am International People's Democratic Uhuru Movement, and this is a live show. We are here today, and I am so happy to welcome everybody to Quarantine Poetry Episode 2. We finna rock it. Okay. First of all, I want to salute President Columba Yandanet, who is the president of the International People's Democratic Uhuru Movement, which is an international program that brings everybody to political life. We want you to know the things that has been kept from us all these years. We are revolutionaries. Uhuru. Okay. The people can't go to the clubs anymore. So what we're doing is bringing the club to you. Everybody's been in quarantine and in isolation, trying to make things work. But guess what? We got this together. We're bringing this to you. We're coming together through our culture, because that's the one thing we have. Each artist has 5 minutes to perform. Each artist will take 1 or 2 minutes and to explain their piece or why you chose it tonight. This is a fundraiser for the International People's Democratic Uhuru Movement. We will be accepting donations throughout the live stream. And you know what? I'm going to give you the information. The reason we have a what in to everything that we do. And everything we do is for the people, the African people. So we are live. And I would like to thank our guests tonight, our cultural poets that know what they're doing. You know what? It's a gift. This is a gift that we have, and we are sharing it with each other, because that brings the world together. Okay, our poets tonight. I want to introduce the poets we have and a cultural singer, because we got a singer, y'all. Is Miss Tiana. Good morning. Good evening, Miss Tiana.
Uhuru, Fofi.
Uhuru.
How are you doing tonight? She gone? I believe we lost Fofi. So we can give her a second to come back in, and then if not, then I'll just recite my poem, and I guess I'll talk to the people until she comes back in, and I'll start. My name is Tiana Africa. I am a member of InPDUM and the African People's Socialist Party. I love being a member of InPDUM. I love being a revolutionary. This is always something that I wanted to be. And we got Fofi back.
Yes, somebody called me and it threw me off.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to say, wait a minute, what's up? Okay. Okay. Now I don't want to act right.
There we go.
There it is. All right. All right, Miss Tiana. Tell us where you're from, young lady. Comrade.
I am from San Diego, California.
Uhuru.
West Side. Had to represent one time.
All right. Miss Tiana. There you are. What I want to know is, tell us a little bit about yourself. No, first of all, what we're doing is, you got 5 minutes to tell us, to spit your piece and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. So I had started a little bit while you were gone. And I was telling the people that I am a member of InPDUM. My name is Yana Africa. I joined the movement because I saw the need for a revolution. So I also write poems, and this will be my first time performing a poem to everybody. I usually don't do that. So hopefully I do a good job. And the piece that I chose was something that I wrote.
Okay.
And so mm-hmm. So
I said, okay.
Okay. All right. This piece is called It's Time for Revolution. Pardon my confusion, but ain't it time for revolution? I've come to my conclusion, and I don't mean to be intrusive, but it's definitely time for revolution. Black fist to the sky, we shout with pride. It's time to organize and clear the dust from our eyes. It's time to rise. Let's bury being shy. Raise your voice high. Tell the people the solution. It's time for revolution. Divided, we will fall, but united, we will stand. This one is for Ahmaud Arbery, Trayvon Martin, and Sandra Bland. As a matter of fact, this is for all Africans. Wherever our feet may land, the power must be in our hands. The capitalists are steadily losing. It's time for revolution. It's time to join the Uhuru movement and demand reparations. Through organization, we can save the African nation. No more waiting. It's beyond a conversation. There is no substitution for the solution. It's time for revolution. We must destroy our fears, wipe our tears, and make our message clear. White people try to hide their crimes of African genocide. That's not going to fly. Every 8 hours, an African dies by the hands of racist pigs and white vigilantes, calling themselves handling me. By killing Africans, they hope to win because they are scared of African revolution. So what's our conclusion? We got our own constitution. We got our own resolution. Black power is the contribution to maintain this revolution. Oh, Africans, we are the army who fight the people's war and win. It's time for revolution. Join the Uhuru movement. Out to people. I'm done. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. You know, I really am inspired by the work that I do and by organizing with my comrades. So I thought that it would be appropriate to share, you know, my experience through poetry. And so I thank you for the opportunity. Uhuru.
All right. Uhuru. Okay, I would love that. Revolution, we know where you... Okay, next, the people we have, the Queen. We want to put you on the spot. Comrade, tell us where you are.
I hail from the Midwest, St. Louis by way of East St. Louis. I'm in East St. Louis right now. I do work in St. Louis. I am a military veteran, and I'm all about togetherness, unity, and just being one with the people.
All right. Would you like to do your piece?
2 poems, because I think my poems are kind of short, but you know, if I have time, just let me know. How about that?
Okay.
The first piece is called COVID-19. That's just what it is. Bobby Brown spoke on Tenderoni. The Rona I'm speaking of, man-made with patent and malicious intent. Such irony. Sneezing, chest tightness, shortness of breath, even coughing. Social distancing, limited numbers, even at funerals. When death stare folks in the eyes, coughing. Symptoms, loss of senses, folks complaining about the realness the Rona have on self and loved ones. Martial law have been here for years. New age concentration camps. This madness killing folks more violent than guns. Corona, meaning circular, crown, possibly trying to get into the minds of people. This epidemic or pandemic is hitting hard like Pac versus Biggie or Jay-Z while Nas spitting that ether. I'm on my Marvin Gaye. What's going on? Genetic annihilation? Regardless, voluntary or involuntary, this will be televised, public assassination. Corona, California, basically obsolete, no more city, but pumping up the disease. Quarantine causes constantly increasing, mainly melanated folks are dying. Bitch, please. Schools are canceled for the school year. Online learning is for the kids. Partial house arrest minus ankle braces. It's us in distress in this mess. Continuation, strategic of the Rona, chess, not checkers. This pandemic planned routine. Technically 19 is not old enough to vote, but old enough to globalize a quarantine society. COVID-19. That's that piece. Do I have time for one more?
Yeah, you got time.
Okay.
Yeah,
So the next one's kind of interconnected. It's called quarantine. State or period of isolation in which a person has been exposed to an infectious virus. COVID-19, many people have fallen victim to this disease. This pandemic is ludicrous. Eyes of Darkness, published in 1981 by Dean Koontz, predicting COVID-19 is clear as day. This pneumonia-like illness has spread it globally. Choose to believe as you may. Mass graves, numbers of unreported cases, and China claim to be the source of the quarantine. This pandemic came coincidentally at an opportune time. Ice Cube come to mind, no Vaseline. Although unreported, melanated folks are cherishing by the boatloads, possibly still a hidden agenda so much untold. Nevertheless, this is a bold move. However, it's time to come together. Give your loved ones their roses now. Through it all, you all can storm the weather. Self-care, work on your immune system, one huge factor. Stop worrying about a stimulus check you may have to pay back. Does that really matter? Stay afloat as to what is going on, not on social media or these magazines. Understand the strategic moves behind COVID-19 quarantine. That's that piece.
All right. You know what? Those two pieces, they say what we've been going through.
Right.
Yep. I was gonna ask you why you chose them.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Now, Twisted was calling me. I don't know if he was having problems getting in or what the case was, but I couldn't. That's what kicked me off, and I still couldn't talk to him. So,
right.
Anyway, he was going to be next.
Okay.
But what I'm going to say is now is the time where I will tell everybody listening, this is a fundraiser. InPDUM is a mass organization that bring African people, meet you at the doorstep and bring you into political life. We have many ways of touching people. We have Keep 28, where we're trying to bring awareness of the 28 wards in Missouri, in St. Louis, in city. They want to make it there's 28 wards. They want to make it 14, which would disproportion the areas in the city, and Black people, African people will not have any say or any representation. So this is why we want to do Keep 28. We have Say No to the NGA, because they are moving in, displacing Africans. They've displaced whole communities of people, African people, 49 homes just to build the NGA. Now, the land will, the taxes will increase because of the NGA, and the people that's still living there will not be able to keep their homes because it's going to go up so high. Right now, it's a food desert. The whole area has been set up to be set down.
Right.
So we do Keep 28 and we do Say No to the NGA. Now we're doing the People's War, which is, this is genocide right here. Keep the COVID-19. This is genocide, because if you've noticed the people that have been dying have been us.
Mm.
They've been black and brown people. Those
Mm-hmm.
are, when you, it's especially in St. Louis, if there was 80 deaths, 80 of them were all black. Recently, there were 3 that were not African. I don't know what they were, but out of, like, last time I checked, because I do a check every week, it was like 87. And out of the 87, there were 3 of them that were not Africans. So this is the people's war, to get people, to make sure people are aware of all the things that you need to do. Like you were saying in your poem about building your immune system, wearing your mask, the distancing. People don't pay attention to that unless somebody like us put it in their face.
Yeah.
These are some of the programs that the organization is doing. This is why we need resources, because we are fighting for us. We're not fighting for me or any of us here, but for all of us here. So InPDUM, go to InPDUM/.org/donate. We have a goal of $100 tonight. This is what we want to do. And we're doing poetry to express where we are in life. So I am asking you to go. Anybody that's listening, we're taking any size donation. It's InPDUM.org/donate, InPDUM.org. And let's make this happen, because we still working for each other. Uhuru. And Uhuru is a Swahili word that means freedom. And that's what we should see coming and going, because we don't have any power. And the only way we're going to have anything in life is to gain Black power. Uhuru.
Uhuru.
All right. Denisha, look at your smile. How are you, comrade?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Tell people where you are.
I am in St. Louis, Missouri. Yeah, I'm in St. Louis. I'm from St. Louis, born and raised in St. Louis. It's where I always be.
Okay.
And do I talk about my piece before, or do I talk about it after?
What you feel like doing?
Okay.
This is an open mic.
I'll talk about it before.
Yes.
Okay, so the song I'm singing today is called Maybe. And it features like 2 of my boys, right? But I'm just gonna sing it, without them. And this song is completely unrelated to what we have going on today. It's about love and talking to a guy and all of that. It's light, and I think it's something good and something that we need for the times. I feel like we need something light and something that feels good. So this song feels good to me. I think it's my favorite song on my last album I just put out, which is called 7. Look it up. It's on everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the number 7, and my name's Denisha. So yeah. All right, so maybe. And Tony's on the beat, 4 feet. So.
Okay.
Turn it up a little bit. Can y'all hear it? Okay.
Yeah.
He keeps on hitting my line. Most of the time I don't reply, 'cause typically I ain't got time. I'm sorry, baby, but I'll see you next time. My friends, they tell me that I'm stuck up, but really I'm just trying to get my bucks up. I really don't have time for a man, yeah. But they tell me that you're different, yeah. Ooh, yeah. He keeps on hitting my line. Oh, yeah. He keeps on hitting my line, trying to see if I got time. He keeps on hitting my line. Oh, yeah. Trying to see if I got time. This is where my boys go. So I'm gonna just let this ride just for a second before I hit the second verse. Oh, maybe we can be some. Oh, maybe we can be some. Oh, maybe we can be, maybe, baby, we can be some. Yeah. Maybe, baby, we can be some. Maybe, baby, we can be some. Okay. He said, now what's up with you? What you wanna do? I said, I'm chilling on a Saturday, listening to the rules, studying my rules. If you wanna come, that's cool. You see, I love an intellectual. So much more to life than just a sexual. I'm sorry that I've been a little skeptical. The last one in my life, you was a mess, you know. But you, I love your spirit. Can you stay here for a minute? Teaching me things about ancient Kemet. Yeah, I'm definitely with it. And now you get me high when you come around. So high that I can't come down. Yeah, down, 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 down. Or maybe we can be some. Or maybe we can be some. Or maybe we can be, maybe, baby, we can be some. Okay, yeah, that's maybe right there. So that's my song, maybe. It just feel good. Does it feel good? The beat feels good, you know, it's not right. Okay, yeah. It's like, thank you. Okay. All right, yeah, so that was me.
I love it.
Right.
Love
I
it.
love that.
I've never sung it. I haven't sung it yet. It's on my album, but I haven't sung it, you know, outside of that, so.
I like the vibe of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and the album is called what?
7, the number
7, yeah.
I love that. And you're right. Sometimes people, not sometimes, we do need just light. We need love. We need, I appreciate that. Let me see.
I appreciate you. Thank you for asking me to do this.
Yes.
Oh, we just got started. Every other Friday, 8 to 10, we'll be here. Okay. And you know, myself and another young man is we're Geminis.
Okay.
And since for the past like 20 years, I've always had a celebration. So be looking for the Gemini celebration coming up. Yes.
I'm waiting for that.
All right. Well, you know, my birthday is the 1st. So it's about what, 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks? We're going to party, y'all. We're going to party because we got to do it in revolutionary style. Because you know what? Whatever we bring in goes to the people. We just have fun putting the message out to the people. And we are we are getting ready to make Uzi an LLC.
Oh wow.
So, you know, we're getting ready to move to the next level. The things we do now is only to bring more economics to the people. We have, with Uzi becoming a LLC, that's going to mean a whole new life for African people. You say, how is that going to make a whole new life? For the simple reason people will have a place to come and get their revolutionary wear. They'll come and get their revolutionary papers. They'll come and have revolutionary teaching. They come and they can just relax and be in a place of safety. Because some places you can't have certain conversations. In Uzi's place, and I'm calling it place because we want a building and we want a place, a safe place to bring the African people and teach them the things that they have been cheated out of for over 600 years. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So see, there are a lot of things that our donations are doing to bring about the freedom that we need, because this pandemic is not playing. and it's genocide because you can see who's dying. Okay, it's time for us to get power, and we need it now. So everything we do is for this cause. So go donate to InPDUM.org/donate.
I just donated.
Thank you.
I matched your $100.
You what?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. And
Yes.
now I will donate. I'll make my donation. Mine will be 50.
Cool. See?
So poets out there that know 4 feet or don't know 4 feet, I want you to match hers. You said $100?
I said $100.
Okay. Match her 100 or match my 50. It's out there. All right. And you know
I'll
what?
match your 50. I will
You
match
match my 50.
I will
All
match
right.
your 50.
What's the
All
100
right.
side?
And you know what? If anybody else, this is great. If anybody else, we would take any donation. We'll take 10, 20, 25, 30. We'll take 100. We'll take 50. We'll take 25. We would love to just let us know that you understand and you can see that we are making a difference. Because you know what? People are dying.
Yeah.
People are dying. I'm a nurse and I see them. People are dying, and it's our people that are dying. You know, you see, we have the Black in the organization, which is the Black People's Red Cross, because you know Red Cross don't give a damn. You can see that from the way Katrina, from Houston when Houston was flooding. It's a history, and they haven't apologized. They haven't fixed anything. They just let people, they don't mind Black people are dying. They don't care. But you know what? The Black Unk does. And if you know someone that is a nurse, a doctor, a medical personnel, a pharmacist, a lawyer, contact developmentforafrica.org. Developmentforafrica.org, and go to the COVID informational page, and you will find things that will assist you or anyone around you during this time of the pandemic. We want to save Black people. We must save Africans. I say Black people because some people just not used to being called African. But you know what? If you got melanin, you're African. So we are Africans, believe it. We are African. And InPDUM is for Africans here and abroad. We're here to finish what Marcus Garvey started. We're here to continue what the Panthers started. This is where we reach the goal, comrades. This is where we reach our goal. Okay, have we heard from any of the other poets? Any of the other poets join us or call us? Well, you know what? If they catch up with us, okay for them. If they don't, that means we got more time.
Hey.
Okay, I think I want to do a piece. This one I haven't done in a long time. It says 7/23/2018. Let me move this over. It says Lone, Lone, Lone Walk. I have not read. Okay.
Look at them
I haven't
eyes.
read in a long time. A lot of my poetry have a history of being sensual, sexual, and in your face.
Okay.
But this one, I don't think I'm looking through it. Okay, Lone Walk. I walked this path many times. I knew it as well as the back of my hand. Recently, it's difficult for me to do. I walk it so often with only you. Let me put on my glasses so I can see. That would help me. No offense. Okay. I walked this path many times. I knew it as well as the back of my hand. Recently, it's difficult for me to do. I walked it so often with only you. Each step has a special place in my heart. No, now each sound reminds me we are apart. I remember so much of this with you. Trying to do it alone is hard to do. I say to myself, these feelings won't last. They keep bringing me back to the past. I'm told with time it will get easy, but the changing weather just get breezy. Uplifting my heart is trying to reach. I'm learning the lesson God's trying to teach. Headache, hard-headed and stubborn. You knew me well. Coming through this, I will not fail. Being a witness that life will go on as I walk this path now that I'm alone. That was the end.
Okay.
I remember that.
I remember it too.
African women suffer because we are colonized. We are colonized, and we're taught the example of life, but our examples don't look like us. We're taught, that we was our ancestors were supposed to get, was it 4 acres and a mule?
4 acres and a mule.
But you know what? They only got 2.5 lives, and told to pull up their bootstraps. So this piece is how colonialism has torn the African family. It has torn the hearts of the women, and they've separated the men, and they've crippled the children that we have because we were trying to be like them, because that was the thing to be. We're African comrades, and we're gonna make this work. And I read this piece, and I read it now, and I didn't realize how colonized I was until I look back. I don't know where this poem came from, probably from a broken heart or a breakup. But why was I in that position to have a broken heart? Why was I in that position to be in a breakup? Because somebody had taught me what it's supposed to look like. No. We have to make it look like what we need it to look like for us, because we're Africans, and I ain't got to do it that way no more. We gonna get our revolution, and we're gonna do it now. Okay. Uhuru. We gonna do this.
Title Uhuru piece, if that's okay.
You got a Uhuru piece?
Yeah, I was a feature before, and I did 2 pieces, one dedicated to Brother Musa, and the other one was titled Uhuru.
I remember the one for Brother Musa, and I probably remember the Uhuru piece too. But I was there. Okay, you want to do it?
Yeah, you want me to do one or both or what?
Well, let's do one, and then if somebody else come in, we can give them a chance.
Okay, so this is called Uhuru. Uhuru, to be free or not? That is the question. But you have been brainwashed with societal influences. That's just my observation. Hidden in plain sight. Freedom is not free unless one identifies as such. Those who have eyes, let them see. If not, I can't tell you much. Reading is fundamental. Reading is fun to the mental. Just as real lies, real eyes, real lies, now that's spiritual. To have a conscious thought and know it begins with you. Power to comprehend discernment where lies manifest until what is revealed is to be true. Stay afloat with your thoughts. Self-elevate. Don't get caught up in generational curses. No time to perpetuate. More potent oppressions is the mind. There ain't no damn videotape or store. Be kind or rewind. You want to be unconfined? That's a synonym for free. I'm speaking to you. Then acknowledge, speak the truth, and just embrace the word Uhuru. That's that piece.
Uhuru.
Uhuru.
Yes, yes, yes. Denisha, would you like to do another song?
I was just about to say, look, I would like to. I have to go. I was gonna say I need to leave at about 8:45, but I don't know. I could try to play something else really quickly. Let me see. Okay, bear with me for a second. 1 second. Okay, Tony's not in here anymore, so but that's not even it. Okay, but I got a song called High, right? I'm gonna just sing it. I don't have the beat or anything like that.
You don't need it.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to play it because to give it the vibe.
Okay.
But okay, so it's called High. This song is also with a friend of mine's, but just sing my part. So this is how my verse goes. It goes, some can't see past the sky. I'm in another galaxy, right? I'm too high in the sky. I'm flying, no lie. And as I fly, my angels guide. Thankful that they're by my side. People, they be hating, why? Because my mind's in another dimension, yeah. Grateful for divine wisdom, yeah. Everybody can get with it, no. Like to keep their minds on the low. But I'ma stay high, yeah, high until I die, yeah. I'ma stay high until I die. And then the chorus is like, I be high off life. I be high off life. I be high off life. Up here looks nice. Said I be high off life. I be high off life. You can't stop the shine. I be high off life. Said I be high off life. You can't stop the shine. I be high off life. Okay, yeah. That's my part of it. So.
I can't snap. I can look like it. That's great. That's great. I think I got a first of all, where can we get your CD, young lady? Comrade?
It's on everything. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, and Tidal, And I have it on YouTube too. I put it on YouTube, but it's called 7, the number 7. And, my name is Denisha, Dameisha. Yeah. And I'm working on more music, you know. So
Beautiful voice. Beautiful, beautiful. And you don't need music. You like music, but you don't need it. You are the music.
Thank you.
And where can we get your stuff, V Queen?
I do not have a book. I mean, just with my poetry. Me and Twisted Poet do have a haiku book. We sell those on Amazon, and or I can personally deliver that. So yeah, you can always find me if you want the book, a copy of the book. The book consists of haikus. We have a haiku venue, and we do it the last Friday of each month, and we just go back and forth with haikus. All poetry or some talents is welcome. It's just we want to highlight the haikus. You know, back in school, we only had one page of haiku and go on to the next. You know, so we just expose haikus for what they are, because they're harder to write than poetry actually, because you have to condense everything in the light of syllables.
All right. Okay. What I want to let you know is, I want to emphasize the role of the artists in revolutions that use their artistic ability to liberate the people. There's one country where one man and his wife use artistic plays just to revolutionize a whole country. So you know what? Everything we do is well worth it. I want to emphasize our annual Musa Abantu level in membership. It is a $10 membership for the whole year. It's for students and unemployed. And I miss him so much.
Me too.
Okay, Musa, this level was created to allow people that say they can't afford, they want to be a part of the work, but they really, either they don't know what the work is, or they're not sure if they want to commit. So if they just want to try for a year, they can pay $10 and be a part of the whole movement and work where they fit in. Get in where you fit in. Everything is not about dollars and cents. We want people. We want action. We want you to put your hands in the dirt. Remember how you put your hands? Okay. This membership gives the person that wants to become, if you can sponsor somebody, if you know somebody that you think would want to do this, that does not, say they may not have the resources, then a sponsorship is always appreciated. The reason I got involved with the movement is it was right after Mike Brown was murdered. And I knew, just like with this COVID, I knew the world was going to change, but I didn't know how. And I knew I had to find a way to get in it and be a part of it, because I needed to be remembered, you know, if it's by one person, as doing something for us. So I met the chairman, and through poetry, I met the chairman. And as he kept talking, he was answering questions that I didn't even know I had, or that I didn't know the answers were out there. Like where we're from, how do we get in this predicament all over the world? Why is it everywhere you go, Black people live, African people are living at the bottom, the working at the, you know, we're at working class now, and what we are given to do to get out of the position we're in is to become higher servants. Everything we do is being a servant for somebody else to take our crafts, our teachings, our knowledge, and use it to put it in their pocket. So I became a member of InPDUM, and I first came in, I said, okay, don't call me, don't put my name on no emails, Don't add me to any of your lists, but I will support. But you know what? I'm too much of an active person. I just kept seeing things and knowing that I could make a difference with this organization. We're taught to be individuals, okay? We're taught to be individuals. And that's because one person, you can knock them down. But that fist, you can make a punch. So I have, going back to Uzi, I have several LLCs of my own because I was trying to set up my poetry to, just go around the world if I needed to. But you know what? I was trying to do it by myself. With this LLC, with Uzi, it will not be by myself. I won't even have to go to Chicago to sell Uzi there, because you know what? We will have it where people in Chicago can get it, in New York, in Florida, in Azania, in London, in Africa. We're going to have Uzi as an LLC will be available. Now, these things I couldn't do by myself for my poetry. I couldn't do it. That's because you can't do anything alone. And all I can do is invite everybody that I know and everybody at the sound of my voice. The Musa Abantu membership level is $10 per year. You can always upgrade or donate, but that's the Musa Abantu level. I started out at the time, the standard level was $25. And I stayed at that level for 2 years. And then the third year, I became a Marcus Garvey level, which means I paid $1,000 over a year, and I'm a lifetime member. So if I never pay another nickel for membership, I'm always a member. I'll get all of the things that are offered at the annual convention, which is September 12th and 13th. I get all of those things free. Admission, t-shirt, books, whatever is offered at the convention, I get free. And I can always become a second member, to go be a member a second time at any other level. Like right now, I'm at the Baker level, which is $51 a month. I didn't have to, but this work is worth it. It's worth it. It's worth me saving my children, my grandchildren, my neighbors' children, my neighbors' grandchildren, the people I went to high school with, their children. It's worth it. It is worth it because I'm helping an African nation when I help one person. Touch one, touch all.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I have sponsored several people because I knew they would do the work, but they did not have the resources, and I did. So if anybody out there under the sound of my voice, if you want to sponsor someone, you can go to InPDUM.org/join. And then you can choose the level. Either you can be a sustainer, which means that every month that amount will come out and be, into the organization. Or you can be a one-timer, where some people, I got $1,000. I'm gonna just go on and become a Marcus Garvey member today. So, but I couldn't do that. I did $84 a month for 12 months, and I became a Marcus Garvey member. So, with that being said, my mom, I made her a general member Sunday for Mother's Day. I got her a membership. And that was my gift to her. So this is something that I don't mind sharing. Somebody has been sponsored. One person sponsored somebody. Uhuru. I am so happy to have you ladies on tonight. And Tiana, she had to leave.
Oh.
The big queen. Hi, thank you. You know those two little kids you got?
Yes.
Children are sponsored.
Okay.
And the level would be, whatever level you chose. But our level start at $10. If you're a sustainer, that's $5 a month, which equals out to $60. And then the $10 a year is the Musa Bantu level, and that's for unemployed and students. There is a $25 level for a general membership. It used to be $35, but things are hard. So at the last convention, we decreased it to $25. And then there's a $31 level, a $21 level, a $31 level, a $50 level, and an $84 level. Or whatever you want to donate is always welcome. We'll have things coming up this summer. Well, we plan to. For the children, it's like breakfast during the summer and activities. I don't know if it'll be every day or just on Saturdays. But anyway, we're always looking to do something for the community. Because if you think nobody cares, then you don't care. But when you put care into the African community give it back. Because they become aware and they realize that they know more than they thought they did, or they start to use the things that they thought people didn't care about. We're here to make life better for all Africans because we've had it hard. And you know what? It's time for it to change, because it's going to be hard until we get power. And that's what this is all about. COVID-19 pandemic is colonial virus. It is a colonial virus, and it is genocide. I just want to put that out there. Uhuru, I see one of my comrades is getting ready to join us. So I've covered membership, and we're still taking donations. We're still taking donations. You gotta go.
I gotta go.
Thank you, Denisha.
For, having me on.
Hey, thank you so much.
And so much. Yeah. I will talk to y'all soon.
Yes, I gotta get that CD. I gotta get your music.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I'm gonna send it to you.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna play it in my car.
Okay. I'm gonna get you. You need a CD? Or you
no
CD?
No.
Okay.
No. I got CarPlay.
Okay, I got you. I'm gonna send it to you. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate you.
No problem. How do I leave?
You see that? You see the it said leave the.
I got it.
See it? Okay. All right.
All right, child.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. I got a note that somebody was joining us. But in the meantime, how them babies? Big Queen.
Yeah, I need to unmute myself. No, they're doing good. They're doing good. I need to get some Uzi gear, but I spent my last $100.
Oh, let me tell you. You trying to get it now before we I think Sunday, if not this Sunday, next Sunday, we will be having a way for you to buy Uzi gear. And we have a Sunday rally from usually 3 to 5, I think now. And we'll have it where you can order it online, okay?
Give me a
Sound like
minute.
so?
Give me a minute. I gave my last. I donated the $100, but I think eventually I want to do the Marcus Garvey thing, the $1,000.
Okay.
Not obviously not now, but yeah.
Right. Well, like I said, when you go online, when you get ready, you just go online to InPDUM.org and you join. And when it said join, it'll have all the levels that you can join at. And you just sign it up and take it from there. And then we'll take care of you, because the Marcus Garvey level, you get a special gift. All of the levels get gifts, but the Marcus Garvey level gets a special gift.
Okay. Now, will you know that we join? Like, will there be a membership card or something in the email?
You get a membership card, you get a package, and at that level, you get extra stuff. Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna go for the 1,000. Of course, pay it in moderation, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the way. That's why it's broken down. In moderation, we can do that.
Okay, we good.
All right. Uhuru.
Uhuru.
Yes. Because I got a job for you.
Who?
You.
Oh, me? Oh.
Got a job for you. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. We'll talk offline.
Yeah, we will. We got another member.
Yeah.
Okay. I got another piece I'm going to do. And this is one of my first pieces that really took off. Actually, I had 3 of them. But this one was one I did like every open mic just to get started. It's called Words. I'm trying to find words to move you, to soothe you, to woo you. Speeding thought can't transmit through the maze I'm in. Words escape in search of vowels, vocalizing deep howls that mature into moans. Knowing yet being politically correct won't affect the nouns and pronouns combined in clouds of punctuation, causing me to stop, pause, and scream interjections from the craze you incite. As my word turned night into day, along the way grammar was lost. I can't articulate an action verb until I catch my breath. Imaginary cotton chokes my tongue. I expel conjunctions into run on joy, into ever ready, like an ever ready toy, oozing encyclopedias. Webster can't seize pronunciations and exclamations, corrupting my diction as I stand before you tonight. I see A's as O's and D's as B's. I'm dyslexic, and lost in brain freeze, trying to find words to move you, words to soothe you, words to woo you, making love to you tonight in words. That's it. That's that piece.
Woo.
That was one of my signature pieces.
Oh my goodness. I love it.
Yeah. That was my intro. That was just to excite people and let them know that I was going to come with something else.
Right.
Sometimes when I think about revolution, in the beginning, what I knew about revolution was murder, gunshots, people going to prison, because that was what colonialism had planted in front of us on TV, on the radio. You were afraid, I'm black and I'm proud. That had to become a song before people were okay saying it, because you were taught to be afraid to be black. Right. And see, I'm older. I'm more seasoned than a lot of people. In 2 weeks and a couple of days, 15 days, I'll be 66. So that means I've got all of that was going on. It's in here, but I never paid it any attention because it was subliminal. Until I became a revolutionary. Right. And knew what it really meant, how it really is freedom.
Yeah.
It's freedom. That let me, it gave me freedom. And I want to give that same freedom to, as I said, touch one, touch all.
Oh,
I want it to be meaningful.
Yeah.
I want it, people try to give back.
Yeah.
They try to give back. They start with their family. They start with their neighborhood. They start in the church. But to really give back, to really bring along, grab somebody and say, hey, come on, let's do this. This is going to show you how to have a better life. Because that's what revolutionary, becoming a revolutionary means to me.
Right.
Oh, comrade! Uhuru, comrade! Uhuru, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you doing, comrade?
I am good. I'm just glad you could join us.
Can you hear me?
Yes. You sound like you kind of far away, but I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't got my phone next to me. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah. This is V Queen.
Uhuru V Queen, how are you doing? I'm Mwambi. How are you doing?
Uhuru Murambi, I'm all right, and you?
Oh, I'm doing good. Y'all inspired me. I'm over here, Satan Fofi hit me up. She like, hey, you want to do something? I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Acting shy.
I hear you start talking about the pandemic, Fofi, talking about exciting people before she really put the poem out, and Danisha over there singing. Tight, y'all inspired me, so I had something I kind of put together.
Okay.
And it got a little beat behind it, and it's kind of like a little two-part thing. Forgive me, but I don't know the author of the first part, but it's something from like a socialist. It's either Marx or Mao or Lenin. I know that for sure. So I know that there's probably some socialists out there that, get on my helmet, be like, how you gonna, you know what I'm saying? So if you know who it is, let me know. But yeah, I put this little thing together. So, and I don't know. One day I was just at the homie's house and he had all these beats, and I'm like, let me just start digging. And so I found this, and then I found a poem that I wrote before. So I wanted to go ahead. Yeah, so I wanted to go ahead and bust that out. Is it cool if I go ahead and bust both feet?
Hey, tear it down, comrade. Tear it down. This is one of my comrades from San Diego. Mwambi.
Okay, I see you.
Yeah, we out here in Cali. We can't go to the beach right now, but you know what I'm saying? We're trying to stay safe.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, and this doesn't have a title, so I will call it The Proletariat. Okay, so here we go. Here we go, The Proletariat. Proletariat comes to the defense of the poor. The proletariat comes to the defense of the poor and exploited sectors of the small owners, not to protect the independent position, but because it defends the standard of living and political rights of all exploited working people against the capitalists. The proletariat, as the champion of the cause of all the poor and oppressed, promised to wage a joint struggle to relieve the burdens of poverty and unemployment that the capitalists have placed on the backs of humanity. The proletariat cannot promise small owners that we will not have a revolution. Rather, we must show the small owners that they hope is in the revolution. Short attention scans cannot stop the revolution. Microwave mentalities will not halt us from overthrowing the U.S. government. Small-time conversations will not distract revolutionaries from resulting. Short skirts and sharp words will not deter the revolution. Attitudes in the annoyed will not air out the struggle. Sucking teeth and side eyes will not get in the way of African self-determination. Anxiety will not end the offensive attack on military men and police officers. Passions will not ease the pain felt by the enemies of the revolution. Revolution is in my soul. Revolution is in my brain. Revolution is in my muscle reflex. Revolution is in my veins. The revolution is in the streets. The revolution is in our hearts. Revolution is the breakfast, lunch, and dinner discussion. Revolution is the time we live in. Revolution is the space we live in. Revolution is war. Revolution is pain. Revolution is now. Revolution is ugly. Revolution is nubs. Revolution is guerrilla. Revolution is night vision. Revolution is stealth missions. Revolution is creating an illusion and sniping the enemy in confusion. Revolution is man. Revolution is woman. Revolution is child. Revolution is sexy. Revolution is sloppy. Revolution is organized. Revolution is extra containers stacked in the closet. Revolution is medical gauze on deck. Revolution between us is respect. The proletariat comes to the defense of the poor and exploited sectors of the small owners, not to protect their independent position, but because it defends the standard of living and political rights of all exploited working people against the capitalists. The proletariat as the champion cause of the poor and oppressed promises to wage a joint struggle to relieve the burdens of poverty and unemployment that the capitalists place on the backs of both the earners and small proprietors. Proletariat cannot promise the small owners that we won't have a revolution, only that their interest is in the revolution.
Uhuru!
Uhuru!
All right. Uhuru! Yes.
Uhuru!
Yes. I'm glad you could jump on, comrade, and spend some time with us.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the platform, Kofi.
All right.
Uhuru.
You know, I've already told them about the Gemini event, and this is the other brother whose birthday is in June, and we're gonna blow it out. Is
Comrade on Facebook?
Yeah, it's Mwambi Tonga.
Okay, I'm gonna add you, okay?
Yeah, absolutely. We comrades now.
all right.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And listen, on Saturday, is it this week? Yeah, he has quarantine and chill.
We got a special treat this Saturday. It's actually gonna be broadcasted from South Africa, occupied Zambia.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. All right.
Yep, so
Yeah, we don't
this
play,
week in
girl.
South Africa. Yep.
Yes.
Gotta go back to the motherland.
Yes.
Uhuru.
Yes. Uhuru. You know what?
Uhuru.
But next week it is me though. Next week I got the quarantine and chill. Let's throw that in here.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. You don't have to go, do you? Mwambi.
No, I ain't going nowhere.
Okay. Listen, I found this piece I want to read, and it's called At 12:01. This is and this was in 2015. Wow. This was at midnight on before New Year's Day. So it was at 12:01. Wow, 2015. On my knees, I plead. There are tears in my eyes and I don't know why. Anticipation has driven me to the point for a shot of I don't know what. Trust that my luck will turn a corner for the new year to make smart choices. Filled with smiles and true joy, lingering hope, fall and faded toys. Drying my tears before they fall, my mind recalled once upon a joy. Tucked away for another day, which has awkwardly to me cope hiding onto hope. Not another tear or moment of gloom can I assume will become my fate. I must wait. Like everyone on the date, I wait for that I have agreed upon before my conception as my faith. To this date, I wait with my tomorrows will be what I need to complete this journey. I'm a willing, engaged participant. This is my life. That reaches so many more than I will ever know. Both in positive and not so pleasant ways will positions be partaken. How my legacy is left is interpreted by the need of the interpreter. My thoughts are sacred. They are vibrations of love, both exceeded and depressed. What I see is to be at peace with myself, my choices, and the world I live in. To order anything otherwise would make me responsible for all within the journey. But no, my shoulders will not withstand the pressure of the joy and grief with only a belief of well-being. I'm sorry. I am a small, mighty part of the whole. Behold, I am the creation of a goddess in training. I showed you how old it was. At this time, I'm in training, ready for instructions for my next lesson. On my knees, I plead. There are tears in my eyes. I don't know why. So I wipe them away to be still and hear my future. See, I was training to be a revolutionary even back then.
I see you.
Training to be a revolutionary, that was in 2015. Wow. How time flies. Time flies. Comrade Mwambi.
Uhuru.
Tell us about membership. You know, this young lady said that she's going to become a Marcus Garvey member.
Uhuru. Well, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you a couple of things that's kind of dope. Recently, what we've been doing is we've been doing a lot of orientations, and we've been doing branch building meetings with different cities. And it's been really, really dope because, you know, what we found is that right now, African people all over the world are fighting and fighting and fighting for organization. Like, no matter where we're at, they're fighting for leadership. They're looking around. People don't want to hear the old stuff. People are, you know, at that point in life where, you know, we know what fluff is. You know what I'm saying? And we know what the stuff is that's not going to get us to where we need to go, even if it helps us. You know what I'm saying? Like, being a vegan is dope, but being a vegan ain't going to get us free. And African people are tired of, becoming, with no disrespect at all to the elder, but say, for instance, because I started following Sebi and, you know, dealing with Sebi for a long time. And so, you know, I've been dealing with the Sebi way and electric, alkaline, biomineral food, all that stuff since, you know, early 2000s. But I always knew that wasn't going to get me free. And a lot of Africans at this point are just at that point where we know that we need revolution. You know, Africans are open to, you know, socialism as an alternative to capitalism. You know what I'm saying? People are realizing the black banks ain't going to save us, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, so I just really wanted to, you know, just put it out there that right now InPDUM is that organization on an international level that has really, you know, taken the mantle of African liberation and really wanted to fight to bring all Africans in, no matter where, if we're Muslim, Christian, anything, you know what I'm saying? No matter who we are, you know, we're Africans, you know, and we have to just accept the African working class leadership, you know what I'm saying? And that's in the form of of the APSP, and so that's what InPDUM is all about. So I appreciate you for giving me a second. I do want to say that this month is Malcolm X's birthday, so we're really focused on bringing people in as Malcolm X sustainers, that pay $21 a month, and just at any rate, you want to come in. So I definitely wanted to encourage anybody watching to join, and then V Queen.
Yeah, V Queen.
V Queen. Okay, yeah,
and
it's
so just Virtuous Queen.
Okay, so can I call you by the whole name?
Oh, sure.
Okay, Uhuru. Okay, so Virtuous Queen. Whenever you're ready, you know what I'm saying, to sign up as a member, you know what I'm saying? Like, just let us know, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate your donation right now. We already see your commitment, even being on this show with us. But as I hear, you have a poem that you wanted to close us out with, or that you wanted to recite?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So is that a good time, Fofi, for her to
You know what? It is, because we're winding up. Yeah, this would be a perfect time.
Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you the stage, Virtuous Queen.
Okay, so I met Brother Musa. I forgot when, but the point is I met him, and he came to support our platform. We do a platform every Friday, last Friday of each month, and it's called Twisted Poets Wordplay Haiku. So we focus on haiku readings, but we welcome any type of gift or talent, whether it's song, poetry, what have you. And we met, we vibed. He did a piece. I did record that piece. Unfortunately, I think a month or so later, he transitioned on. So regardless, it was an honor to just catch him in that element. If you want that piece, I will, if you connect to me Facebook wise, I can kind of send you that video. Go ahead.
I got that video and we have it.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
So it's called Musa. A soldier for the cause who stood his ground. He actively participated versus watched or stood around. Young soul, his revolution will be televised. Young in age, mature at heart, the aura, wise. Musa said he didn't know what was fake or real. He just openly wanted God to reveal. Reveal what, Brother Musa? Speak to me. I'm guided by your energy. I'm the lock and you're the key. A vision made plain, always down for his people, the cause. Screaming, pump your fist, pump your fist, pump your fist, without hesitation or pause. Our poetry defines who we are. Our brother Musa spoke up, his voice echoes, he is not far. A spiritual being before his time, I know y'all are not used to. This open mic is your ongoing legacy. I pay homage to you, Brother Musa. That's that piece.
Uhuru. Yes, we have the footage from that performance. You sent it to me when I asked. I told you to transition. We have that right now in our archives.
Okay.
And I thank you too.
No problem.
Okay, I think we are coming down to the end of a really, really wonderful event. I want to appreciate and thank all of our poets. I want to thank Comrade Dexter in the background, keeping us on point. Comrade Muambi. I want to thank all of our artists that came through tonight. Denisha with that lovely voice. Tiana with her fiery poetry. And Big Queen, my new comrade. Anybody else out there, I would like to thank you for your donations, and you can still donate You can donate to InPDUM. We are a action organization. We don't sit back and send out cards and don't do anything. We do things, and we do them for the African people here and abroad. And I want to thank Comrade Buwambi, who is over membership. And like I told the sister, I got some work for her to do. I got something for her to do. So guess what, Uhuru? We want to thank you, and we will see you back here same time, 8 to 10 Central Time, for Quarantine Poetry. Uhuru.
Uhuru.